Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome your host for the 2013 Webby Awards, Patton Oswalt.
Walking down the street, I can decide. I got no reason, no go. The same
Hi. Oh, everyone, hi, how you guys doing? You okay? Yes, by all means, film this on your iPhones, because this will never be on the internet, ever. Yeah, preserve this forever in a shaky, blurry camera phone version. Thank you guys so much for coming out. I would like to thank everyone who is here and everyone who is watching this streaming. Thank you for inviting me onto your personal masturbation device. Thank you guys so much. If you used Apple Maps to arrive here, then welcome to Jamie Kennedy's New Year's Eve special. You are right on time. But whatever the reason you are here, I don't care. We're happy. We're happy that you came here, so thank you very much. This year's 2013 Webbies, and maybe I shouldn't say this, but they were entirely kickstarted. That's right. This whole totally kickstarted. We didn't quite make our stretch goal, so instead of Louis C.K., I'm Patton Oswalt. I'm sorry. Sorry. Oh, and a special note to anyone watching this right now on a Vine, good night. Yeah, I know. I wanted to go like 2 seconds longer than a Vine would go. 2013. 2013 sounds like a science fiction future date, doesn't it? It doesn't sound real. And we're living right now in a far better and far more terrifying future than people could have ever imagined. Like, for instance, right now, any of you, if you want to, you can watch footage of your baby at any time. There's film in your phone. I think that's better than anything H.G. Wells or Jules Verne ever thought up. But also, we have tacos that are made of Doritos, and that is more horrifying than anything that Philip K. Dick or Harlan Ellison ever thought of. I'm sorry. It does blow my mind, like, how far the internet has come from when, like, I remember it in the mid-'90s when I first, like, for instance, right now, I have access to the internet on my phone. It's on, I can check it right now, but I'm not looking at it because I know that right now people are saying that I suck, so there's no point in me looking up my own name. There's no new ideas anymore, but some of the old ones aren't bad. They're bringing back Jack Bauer. That's good news. Netflix is going to start running new Arrested Developments in a couple days. Thank God. I am waiting for Redbox to bring back Mama's Family. Come on. Hurry up. Vicki Lawrence is still alive. We also need to look back on some of the things that we've lost on the internet this year. That's true. For an example, this year is the year that Kickstarter projects stop being for people who actually need them. Sorry. Remember Kickstarter last year? Hey, can you help me raise money for my Michael Moorcock-themed board game that I want to make by myself? And this year it's like, hey, can we all help Zach Braff get a little bit more wealthy? Anyway. Boy, Facebook stock, they had a little trouble going public this year, didn't they? Ooh. I think that's because the investors went over the numbers and had trouble finding value in your grandmother clicking like in your post about depression. I just don't know where the money would come back from that. This year, a portrait of a topless bee author sold for $2 million. Wow, that got applause. A painting of a topless bee author sold $2 million. Now, the guy that bought it wishes to remain anonymous. And do you know why? Because he paid $2 million for a painting of bee author's tits. I'll scream it again. I don't care. There's like 3 single malt scotches over at that bar, by the way. I'm just letting you guys know. Keep that in mind as the evening goes on and some of my stuff doesn't work. All right. We all learned some very, very big lessons from the internet this year. I'd like to go over them right now. Lesson number 1, you still should not pick up a hitchhiker with a hatchet. I know it seemed like we had turned a corner, but apparently, nope, they're crazy and they murder you. Lesson number 2, cats are cool. They're cool. Baking is cool. A woman who owns cats and a bakery might be crazy, but she is God's child, and she will stab you with a barbecue skewer. Lesson number 3, it's very hard to make people care about issues in Africa when you're naked and masturbating in San Diego. It's a little hard to do the leap, because the guy with his, yeah, please, I'm gonna look at you as my face of love, God damn it. You better do not stop smiling, because my heart is breaking right now. All right, here's lesson number 4. I learned this the hard way. If the commercial streams slow, the video will stream fast. If the commercial streams fast, the video is gonna stream very, very slow. That's not that funny, but that's so true, isn't it? Like it's like I dropped some really somber wisdom on you guys. And the final lesson, ready? Anything with Russian dashboard camera in the title will be the most entertaining thing you watch all day. That got applause. That is true. Wow, the internet made it another year. Can you believe it? A whole other year. We're hanging on. We are hanging on, folks. You know that in a couple months, that means Time Magazine will do another article going, is the internet here to stay? We should look at this. It's also weird how the internet has now lapped reality. It moves at such a different pace. Remember the Gangnam Style guy? And remember the video that initially we all loved it. Then we got sick of it because you did a parody, and then someone else did a parody of it. Okay, that video is 10 months old. It's 10 months old. So the thing that you are now going, oh, that old thing, that is as old as your baby that still can't talk. That now equals old. By the way, here's how fast the internet moves. If I say right now to anyone that's watching this streaming, draw me erotic fan art of me having sex with Buster Keaton. Not only would that happen, that's happening right now. That's how fast it's going on. And this year, Apple's coming out with a computer watch. Google's doing computer glasses. So now that we're in the year 2013, all these companies are trying to take us forward to the future that we imagined in 1987, apparently. Single malt scotch. There's Lafroig. There is Glenmorangie. There's a Macallan. The Macallan is delightful. Peaty, not a lot of smoke. I'm just saying. We were here last year, and Twitter was awesome. Remember how great Twitter was? Oh, it's like this. Right. This year, Twitter turned into hillbilly Google. I don't know what it is. All Twitter says, hey, what time's the game on? Why aren't there more dragons in the new Xbox games? Is the Titanic movie real? Okay, I'm gonna leave you with some hard numbers before we start, all right? These are all these, we looked these up. 50%, half of internet bandwidth goes to Netflix and YouTube. That's true, half of it. 49% goes to porn. The remaining 1% is what we're here to celebrate tonight. That's right. So, folks, welcome to the 2013 Webby Awards. Oh my God. We really are an embattled few, aren't we? Damn it, let's give out some springs. Now, as you know, I don't need to tell you this, Webby Award acceptance speeches, they're only 5 words. They're 5 words. So really, keep it concise. Think of it as nerd haiku. If you go into like 8 or 9 words, then you're Jane Fonda at the 1970s, Oscars all of a sudden. Keep it nice and tight. I know no one's ever really gone over. I know you guys will all be great.